Set owner, us. That's right. Wait, what? In what world is 200 797? Maybe because I had it selected? This is why I make saves. No, it's state ID. Provinces are the little individual things. Let's try that again. Okay. So this one is 796. This one is 747. I wonder if I can just do set owner text. Ah! Okay, that makes life a lot easier. So the state ID thing just isn't working. That makes that so much easier. Oh my gosh. And there we go. We are looking a lot more Texan. Almost there. Ah, you don't need organization. Not for this. It's fine. Don't see what the problem is. And there we go. Now I just need Picos. And I guess these two. Well, we could actually technically get all of these four. I'd probably take these three and then pop it these two. And we'll leave the native ones. Love to see you play as minor nations in Old World Blues. I basically only play as minor nations. I started as Lone Star. This. I've never played NTR, I've never played Legion, I've never played Vegas. Okay, so can I be bothered to go after them, or should we just take out Pecos and then Caesar's Legion? Because part of it is I'm going to need to worry about their resistances. Don't they have unique focuses? These guys? No. Oh, I see what you mean. The really, really minor ones. See, I generally, as a rule, don't play as anyone with just, the default focus, because I'm just not that interested. Half of the fun of these games is in the focuses and where they can lead you. Three-quarters, yeah, probably more than half. Oh, it probably will be a walkover. I have few concerns with an attack on them. That's it. We've pretty much finished the tech tree as well. I guess we can upgrade you. Okay, maybe not quite. Better tanks! Alright, start the shipping off in the Gulf. Oh, I need to justify on these guys, and that's going to take time. I can't be arsed. Let's just go for the Legion. Ten signs. Sounds like the I-10. They stole the signs of the I-10. We must get them back! Yeah. I wonder if Caesar's Legion's focus is working, because I don't think I've seen them in a single war except for Dinatar and this one. Lanius seems to be the aggressive one nowadays, and that doesn't quite feel right. Because he has got a massive focus tree, but what does it really do? Non-aggression. Oh dear, they saw what I was trying to do. Funny guys. Fun, neat guys. Oh, we never even finished these. Whoops. R-plane bombers. Strat bomber range or strat bomber bombing? Let's go for the range. Advanced tech, is there a way to get it? In January we can get advanced energy, but that's it. Here come their reinforcements. They're going to fortify the living daylights out of Red Sun City. But this is my chosen crossing point. Also, where are my tanks at this? Oh, they're down the south, aren't they? Right. Of course they are. I feel like I'm going to need some more air bases. And also down here. Oh, definitely down here. Whoops. Start shipping in the Gulf. What does that lead to? Shipping in the Gulf. Fleet coordination plus 10, political power, spotting speed 20, naval max range 15, caps income plus 15, and country trade income plus 5. Yes, please. Especially the trading stuff, because yikes, I'm making not a lot of money. By not making money, I mean losing money. The mighty Texan Air Force. And we can also get some more fighters. I mean, the planes will sort themselves out after this. This is why I'm not really bothered about positioning. Some basic fighter coverage. Cool. Incinerators are done. Upgrade the flamer. And then cooling jackets. New focus. The head decides. It's now time to make a critical choice. Our first head of state will be sung into the history books, as well as determining the opening plays of our nation. And new head of army. Wow, we have a couple of geniuses. Yeah, not very useful ones, though. Division speed, division defense on core. We're a long way away from fighting on core territory. Attrition down would be good. Artillery specialist would also be good. Artillery, I think, is demolitions, which all of our divisions have got. But I'm going to go with the attrition reduction. We're fighting in the desert. Just can't finish off that pocket. Oh, yeah. Even though they've done all of the crossings and everything. So how long is this justification going to take? Long time. May 2083. Scavengers return in triumph. Ooh! Vertibird schematics. Okay. What's that let me do? So how does that compare to the ground pounder? It's massively increased range, more air attack, double the ground attack, massively increased speed, massively increased agility. Yeah, okay. GG. Texas has got vertibirds. Oh, and also energy weapons. Vertibirds are no jokes. No, they really aren't. Yeah, but the transports lead to the gunships, I think. As long as you have vertibird tech, you can stick guns on them. Just need to wait for one of these technologies to finish. Probably the cargo planes. You don't lead anything to after that, do you? No, that's the end. The head decides. Rusk's plan. Rusk views our situation in a militaristic light. Surrounded by, at best, untrustworthy neighbours, our priorities must lie with defending ourselves and our people. Texas with vertibirds. It just feels Texan. 20 Yunus Semre, thank you very much for the follow. And Doggo Gaming, thank you for the follow. Your Emrys, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to see so many of you here today. There's a crossing with the Legion I have no defences on. Oh, this one. I mean, you're not wrong. This is probably going to be an attrition nightmare. Where am I from? The Netherlands, but I live in the UK. Oh, someone's fabricating. Please be the Legion. Mexicano! You sure about that? Because you're completely surrounded by my minions. So, good luck. The attritions when they were moving. Now that they're here, they're fine. Those guys have guts, I admit. They kind of do, don't they? Okay, Rusk's plan done, so let's do the liberal state. The nations that flourish are those that respect its people. Our liberal state values are clear: to find rules for oneself while enabling the individual citizen to establish a future for themselves. Did the Mexicans just volunteer to grow Texas? Yeah, basically. I mean, at the moment they're kind of a little blip in our borders, and they wanted to fix that, which is awfully kind of them. I'm going to choose a different army. This is going to be under Biggins? Biggins. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm changing my mind a bit. I'm going to make your front line down here. I'm going to cancel your front line. Pull you back to there just so I can see. And we're basically going to just do a holding action down here in the south. Because I just realised that trying to cross a river with tanks, probably not the smartest move. And then I think what we're going to do is we're just going to exploit a massive breakthrough here in the north. And we're just going to go for their capital. So I want the tanks over here ready to support that. In fact, I think I might even just stick them on the front line just so they can get the planning prep as well. Like so. And then you lot, just to get you a little bit closer, because you'll need to defend the big push when it comes. Focus fire done. Get me some rocket launchers. How can we be the boomers without rocket launchers? Sonola Cartel's fighting back. Oh, free fighters. No, don't throw this away. Hey, stonks. Awesome. I'll definitely take that money. And that's a good point. Right, so part of what I was planning to do was put a garrison here. Which is going to be half of you. It's going to be another field marshal, isn't it? It's going to be another field marshal. So what I'll probably do is try and push across here with the special forces. Then once we've taken like a gap like this, I'll shift the special forces down to the southern border, and then we'll use them to try and get a cut off. Though two suns in their faction, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, this is time for the vertibird transport. Auto injectors. Med-X. February. Let's get all the way to May. May as well speed up. I mean, one thing which I am tempted to do is get another 24 set of Tercio going. Although I doubt that I have the manpower for it. So the other thing that we're going to need to do is go for universal deputization, which is going to be the focus. So we'll do liberal state, and then we're going to do the focus. Although we're actually about to get a bunch of manpower from that, which is instantly going to disappear. Oh, there's the Cypher Warband. Justification. As before, a deeper expansion of our army structure might enhance our capabilities even further. And gone. Scavenger's Triumph. Another support technology. Let's go for the trained dogs. Texas Rangers. Resistance, of course, because we're out of manpower. I believe in you, Mordred. Always remember that. Thank you. If the vertibirds are anything like my experience in Fallout 4, be careful, they'll fall out the sky at random. Yeah, I've experienced that too. Troll Warren declared war on New Reno. That's going to be a bit of a punch-up too. Let's go for the artillery expert. And now, core time. Because after this point, we've maxed out our manpower. So any manpower we get from now is gonna have to come from coring. So how's Caesar's legion looking? Compared to us, wimpish. Their army is probably pretty big. It's still actually smaller than ours. It's like half the size. Oh, I'm not worried about actually being out of manpower. Like, we've done the deputies for deputies, and these are all manpower as well. A strong military does not necessitate wanton aggression. Our people will always be ready for war, but only as a defensive measure. Yes, defensive. Butcher Pete loan default. Butcher Pete cannot afford to pay the loan to us. They seem to be stable for now, but it's unlikely we'll ever see our caps again. So forgiveness for an ally, or different forgiveness for an ally. You're going to pay me back, buddy. I need the money. I've done enough for you in the past. Oh, opinion's gone from like plus 300 to minus 15. We didn't inherit their opinion level from Lone Star either. Broken masks. After extensive fighting and with many soldiers laying their lives down on both sides, the free fighters were finally pushed back from their... Oh, how did you lose this? And finally lost the capital city of Los Monchis. Understanding the devastation that would befall their people if they did not act quickly, the Tremascaras and their most elite fighters vowed to buy as much time for their people to escape the fighting as possible. I guess they're just out of manpower from just constantly pushing. Yeah, I'll allow it. For now. Rocket launchers. And yes, I would love for those to be upgraded too. Thank you. Looks like New Reno might actually beat Troll Warren. New Reno is definitely going to beat Troll Warren. Well, GG, Troll Warren. You did so well pushing that one back from against the Washington Brotherhood. Do I enjoy this more than Kaiserreich? I wouldn't say more. It's just a different game. They're both excellent. Kaiserreich, Road to 56, this, and New Order. All four of them are really, really good mods. And for different reasons. Traders from the southern empires. In the decades that followed the Great War, radiation soaked into the great forests and jungles of South America, irradiating the wildlife and poisoning the air. The jungles drank up the radiation of those horrible warheads, slowly twisting out all of recognition into an irradiated hellhole. Once tame animals became vicious hunters, and the multitude of snakes and spiders grew in size drastically, preying on each other and the humans that remained. While South America was spared a direct nuclear hit, they suffered terribly from mutated wildlife and failing crops. The survivors of the first decade would slowly regroup on the coast in the Patagonian Plateau into the one of the many southern empires. Great raiding groups who controlled the vast swathes of territory always at war with each other and struggling to get by. Not all of those who resided in the great southern empires subscribed to this raiding philosophy, however. Coastal communities retaining independence through payment of tribute to the various factions become wealthy trade hubs. Trading animal hides and delicious rainforest fruits, the Southern American city-states have slowly been strengthening their trading links with the nations of the Gulf of Mexico, who trade advanced components and scrap metal in exchange. A fleet of trading ships has recently docked in our ports and offers us a rare opportunity to snap up some rare commodities. We should act quick, though, as they seldom stay for long. Asked to learn how they cultivate these fruits. Should pay them to teach us the art of diplomacy. We can't make a purchase for now. Trade deal opinion factor plus 20. And that's permanent. Oh yeah, teach me the art of diplomacy. It doesn't seem very Rusk-like. That would have been a better modifier for Cho, but hey, I'll take it.